Hey, everybody. Welcome to Friday. A little crisp and cold and a promise of a little precipitation, but it's Friday. Anyway, so what's new? And Yarn 2 has all sorts of things to show you today. I spent 2 days in Hartford with the Viking SVP people, finding out about things happening with Viking and with Pfaff. So I got some news. They have a product I'm excited about. Now, I'm going to show you the 3 fabrics that came in yesterday. All right. Number 1 is these fabrics. All right. Wahoo! Right? Now, these are big suckers. Look at those, how large they are. But I think the depth of the color really excited us. And that is why Peggy and I decided, why not? And to go with it, you might find difficult to believe, but to go with it, I have purchased this. So it goes with the yellow, it's got the pinks in it, but then this struck me as an interesting, see, it's got all those subtle colors in it, but look what it does when where'd it go? Oops, other direction. Look at it. There we go. It looks purple, but it isn't. It's a pink. Oh, well, really looks sharp when you're in the store, but this pink also really is super with these flowers. And then, for no reason in particular, I suppose, we selected this blue, and it's a blue purple wash. Is it an ombre? No, what happens, it goes dark on the bottom at the selvage, and then it gets lighter, and then goes back to dark. So, but it's a lovely, I just loved the way it blended the blues and the purples. Thought it could be a very useful fabric. And that's also how I tend to select some fabrics. They either make me laugh, or my heart goes zing, or they seem useful. Now then, what else I want to show you is from Viking, and, well, Viking Singer SVP. Now, this product is a collaboration between 2 companies, and one is the name of the company, Ditto, Ditto, and Joann's. They work together to create a paperless pattern system. Now, you can look this up and you can get more information on it at dittopatterns.com. But I'm going to show you the product itself right after I get something I left by the other stuff. That's why I'm waddling in that direction. I have to waddle. The feet are starting to hurt. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Dittopatterns.com. And I wanted to write it down so you could see it. The eye is visual. And here is, come on. There it is. Here is the box. Yes, and it has the word Singer on it. And notice it comes with a handle. Yes, it comes with a handle so you can store this whole unit under your bed. So it's not like you are stuck with this product. And I would say, what is it? It's about 5 feet in length. Okay. Now, here it is written, dittopatterns.com. There it is, dittopatterns.com. And you can find out more about how this is set up. But now, listen carefully. These are Velcroed. This is a real nice box. These are Velcroed, very sturdily Velcroed, closed. And then we open it, and there's foam and an instruction manual. And this is what the product will look like. You see it? It's a pole, and the pole is tension mounted if your ceiling is between 7.5 and 11.5 feet. Otherwise, you would buy a clamp and zip tie the pole to the clamp that's been clamped to the table. The table has to be at least 26 by 36 inches because that's the size, because that's the size of the calibration. See, this square here is a calibration mat, and this up here is the projector. So, and that's the big thing with, especially if you do the DIY, do-it-yourself projection systems, you can do them yourself, but is the calibration. They have made this calibration very simple, and they provide you with this calibration mat, and here it is. Under here, it comes in 3 pieces, 2 or 3 pieces. So you have the calibration mat, and here are the poles. Whoops. I don't know if you can see them, but they're very lightweight. They're like an aluminum. There are 2 of them. They fit together very easily. And here's the other one. Then they give you one thing that's extremely important is a leveler. So you may set up this pole, but they have provided you at a level so that you can make sure that it is straight. It has to be straight. And they give you a 15 feet of cord to an outlet. So you got lots of space. They have given you 4 very heavy weights, fabric pattern weights. So there are 4 of those, right? Only 4? Yes, 4. Everything fits so nicely. And they give you a rotary cutter. Now, you don't use the rotary cutter on this mat because this is a calibration mat. But I don't use a rotary cutter when cutting out patterns. I find that a little difficult. And I'm not sure what these are because I didn't get to set this up yet. I'm working on it. I had to order the clamps. Our ceilings are higher than 11.5. Anyway, they even have a little picture there. Then there is the projector, which is in here. And it is not very big, as you can see. But it is such a neat setup. Now, the big thing about this system that makes it appealing, here we go, that makes it appealing is that, yes, it projects a pattern, but where do you get the patterns? Ditto has over 400 patterns already set to be used by this system. You can purchase a subscription for $9.99 a month or $99 for a year. So you can save 2 months. But when you buy a Ditto system, you get the first 3 months, you get 3 months free to use the Ditto system. And you can download as many of those 40 patterns as you want. Now, remember that these patterns are being held in their computer, not in yours. So you have an account. As soon as your account stops or you stop paying, you have 90 days before they are wiped. All right, so you would lose those patterns. Now what happened? Oh yes, I was just reading someone lost the picture. Where was I? So you would lose the pattern. However, you can also purchase a ditto pattern. And that one, it's called a la carte. If you buy a ditto pattern, you keep that in your account forever. It's yours. All right, so now we've got this pattern, and you say, yeah, but most patterns are not my size. I mean, I've got bigger hips and bigger chest or whatever. And so, but with the ditto, you would actually get, and I wonder if, and you'll see this as you look on their, here's the instructions. I'm just looking to see if they had, yes, you have to take a picture. Oh, the other thing is you need to have a tablet. They prefer you to use a tablet, and you need a Wi-Fi connection, because all of this is happening as you make changes and your computer, it has to go to their system and then comes back to this projector. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the pattern that you select, then you will tell it how tall you are and all of the 17 measurements. And they explain how the measurements are. And they have some weird measurements. Like there was one that goes from the back of the neck down around and then over to the bust line. I mean, whoa. They have a lot of things. You would put those in and the pattern is adjusted with that. So in other words, you do not have to do any physical changes to the attachment, to the pattern. You write it into your computer, you send it off to Ditto, and they fix it. Wahoo! Anyway, also, this is nice. They will allow you to pause your subscription should you have to go somewhere for a month or two or find out you're having an operation, whatever. So you can pause your subscription. There are a lot of options with holding your pattern. Now, these are not inexpensive. This is a $799 unit. But remember all you're getting. For $799, you're not only getting this wonderful setup, but you're getting access to a lot of patterns. If you think, let's say if you bought 40 patterns and they're now running $10 each or more, that's $400. I mean, just as amazing. And say you found one dress that you really liked, and you can do that dress, and then a few years later you gain a little weight. The same dress you can do again, but with new measurements. There's so much flexibility in this. It is very impressive. It's making me willing to sew, because the thing that's hard, it was cutting apart those paper patterns so that I could add length here, raising the bust level or lowering the bust level. Yes. And other similar items. I just can't go on how much I liked I was impressed by the product. Go to the website, give it a look. We're going to have this set up hopefully by next week. You can come in and look at it. And we have it available through Singer, because I am also a Singer dealer. And you will have fun sewing again. Remember, a dress goes quicker than a quilt. Do a dress, you don't have to quilt it. Woo-hoo-hoo. The other thing, I didn't mention, is that if you tell them you want to change the sleeves on the dress, it's just the click of a button. You just making you say, I think the phrase was it? No, it was specifications or adjustments, something like that. And you say sleeves, and they give you an option of 4 or 5 different sleeve sizes. Let me tell you, this is worth looking at. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else interesting to tell you. We have them. We will have this ditto. We'll have it available. Joann's is not allowed to put it on their 60% off coupon. It is minimum advertised price of $7.99. Notice the word advertised. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you. Maybe we'll even set up a class and showing you this wonderful item. And I was impressed at some of the clothes that one woman made at using this system. So without a doubt, time to get out there and start sewing skirts and dresses again, right? And jackets and who knows what else. All right, guys. May it be a wonderful weekend for you. May there be no snow that lasts longer than a minute.